Hey, good morning. It's the 19th of September, and we're in full swing here with fall colors here in Alaska. Maybe not where you are. Nothing like having the leaves turning, and also you see all the political signs everywhere. Candidates running for this and that. But today's the day. I'm going to go help Rob get his Bearhawk off of the floats so he can get back on wheels and get back doing some flying on rubber tires. And just wanted to make a video of the process. It's about 50 degrees outside, which isn't too bad. Got my essentials, got hip boots, got bug dope, and some sunglasses. Thank goodness, probably going to be needing those, which is a nice day. And all in all, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this process works. We're going to go to a different spot than where we had the floats, or Rob had the floats put on. It's the same lake, just a different shop. So we're going to go over that and take a look, and turning to the right here on South Miller Loop, getting ready to go to Arness Lake, and then go see Rob with the Bearhawk. And you can see there's all the fireweeds all bloomed out, and it's just a really nice road here. Alrighty, next stop, Bearhawkville. Okay, here we are. I just drove up. Looks like we got a little rig here, a little rusty. I don't know if we're going to be using that or not, but not uncommon. There's Rob and his truck hooked up to their float trailer that I had made here a while back, and he's out there wading in water, and we'll go out here and we'll say hi to Rob and see what's going on here. Get this thing turned off. There we go. Keys out so I can lock myself out. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Yeah? Man, wind's calmed down a little bit.
I wouldn't even try it if it was like yesterday.
Nice trailer.
Yeah.
So what do you...
I've already had it out once finally, but I got it back in. The CG's too far forward.
Okay.
Just digging in. Thought I was going to need a dozer to get out of here. I finally pulled it out of the truck.
Digging in on the front end of it? Okay.
This needs to be scooped out from back.
Okay. Sounds good.
Before, I bet that was 10 years.
All right. Well, good. Well, let me get my boots on and put the camera away, and here we go. Okay, here we go. Hang on, Rob. Hang on just 1 second. Got somebody landing here at the strip. It's just digging in just a little bit up front here. You got it out, but it's kind of riding forward there. Yeah.
That was shallower over there too. That's why I couldn't get the board underneath it. It's not flat.
Do you want to go ahead and do we want to jack it up and then either get my hitch under it or swap hitches out so it gets a little bit more up?
No, you don't think that'll work? You don't think we can get over there like that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it seems to be dragging a little bit up front, but that's up to you.
What do you have for a drop down? How much?
Not much.
Okay, well let's try it.
You can take a look if you want.
We got the run jacks, that's what they're for.
Yep. All right. Well, Rob apparently has been out here for a long time, hours and hours, getting this thing set up on the trailer and doing a really good job. But again, first time for everything. And getting this trailer situation straightened out, and I'm going to go ahead and see what little contribution I can make here. Okay, we're up to plan C now. Nothing really major, just growing pains using this trailer. We put my truck underneath it since it had higher clearance in the back. But the issue was it's still, even with Rob had quite a bit of drop. I had a little bit of a drop, but it still was digging into the gravel over here in the front. We could have taken care of that probably by sitting the airplane just a little bit further back, but it's such a fine balance. It's always nice to have some weight on the tongue of the trailer. So Rob went home to get a wrench so we can take and flip that ball over on my receiver hitch and get it changed over. And then once we get that changed over, we can go ahead and drop the trailer back on there, and it won't drag in the gravel anymore. I did build this trailer here probably about maybe 10 years ago. I don't know if it's that long, but it's been a while. I can already see we got some modifications to do on it, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get that fixed up, and we'll be ready for next season. Okay, made it to the hangar. No damage.
Yeah. This trailer.
Yeah, I've got it jacked just a little bit, but I haven't unhooked it yet, so.
You just spread the blanket out so it will cover the problem.
Okay.
Okay, you're going that way, I'm going to go the same way here.
Okay, I can't see it, so.
The idea here was to get it lined up in the middle, and we have a trolley hoist up there. Then go ahead and
I give up.
pick it up
Go ahead, just look it up. That way I can
and get it off the trailer, and then suspend it so we can get the wheels underneath it.
You got her?
Yeah. Now if you can set the chain here from the
A little bit better view there.
down the pull, and you keep the chain kind of on.
Artifacts.
Okay. I got it. I'm already gone from it.
Yeah, I got it too. Just that worked out okay.
Okay. You're a little nuts.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to need that today.
Okay, a lot's transpired since last time I turned the camera on. We got the aircraft. It's still suspended with, I think, but all the weight is on the floats now. Got it down. Got the trailer put away. Next step is for Rob to open everything up, get the floorboards out, and start disassembling all the controls here. Got to take the ventral fin off, get the tail wheel back on, get the different yoke on, the rudder, and get the floats getting ready to get them put away and winterized, and then haul them over to the airport. And you can see there's just got the preliminaries out of the way. There's still a ton of work to do, and just gonna have to keep working on it. Rob's gonna spend the afternoon working in here and getting all that done. But right now, while the going gets tough, the tough eat granola bars. So you're gonna have a little snack and then go on, and we'll finish up helping Rob out tomorrow to get the floats up and get them moved out, and then get everything else. And there he is, the maestro himself. He's got 54 hours on this thing already for this summer, so that's pretty good. Pretty good hours for getting it, and definitely made use of the lake out here.
Good
Busy spot.
plane. It's a good float plane.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, pretty satisfied with the performance, especially on the 2870s. They look
This
really
thing
well.
goes from idling taxi
Yeah,
to on the step in 3 seconds,
that's nothing.
and 4 seconds with 2 people.
Yeah,
It'll level off about 35 on the step, and then it'll accelerate, but you know, it's not fully at top speed, then
Yeah.
it will blow itself up
yeah.
onto the step in 3 to 4 seconds.
Wow,
It's a blast to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty amazing. Here you go. A lot of hard work paying off right here. So,
Couldn't done it without Paul.
yeah, he's being kind there. I'm just
No, I'm
basically,
not.
I'm eye candy.
Realistic. Yeah, he is right.
And by the way, here we go. Here's I was looking for these, just landing gear. Ronnie, the owner of this place, he has some little sad tales here. He's got a little 150 they had on Edo 2000s that didn't quite make it. But most of the damage was from the helicopter getting it out of where it was, where it actually got stuffed into. So, but anyway, that's for another day. Part 2 tomorrow. What a difference a day makes. Man, beautiful night last night. It was raining when I got out of the shop, and this morning got up and it was very chilly. Had some frost on the windshield. And now I'm heading out towards Arness Lake again, or Salamantoff Lake, depending on who you talk to. And let me turn the radio down here. To go out and help Rob finish with the float removal and the landing gear install. When I left yesterday afternoon, we had just gotten the aircraft off the trailer, put the float trailer to bed for the winter. And Rob was in the process of removing the ventral fin, taking all the water rudder cables off, the water rudder lift cable, and getting the floorboards out so we could install all the landing gear bolts. And that's what's on the tap for this morning. We're going to go ahead and get the aircraft lifted back up in the air, take the floats off, and then I don't know if we're going to just lift the aircraft up and put it on the transport trailer, or we're going to go ahead and take the floats off, scoot them out of the way, and then do that later. Anyway, sequence of events is going to be unfolded, but bottom line is we're going to get the landing gear put back up underneath the Bearhawk and get it on wheels so you can fly it back to Soldotna and get ready for next year for floats. That's about it. We'll see Rob the next. All right, made it back out to the lake here and just had a turbine otter take off and just about blew our eardrums out because, man, that sucker's loud. He's over there going somewhere across the inlet, and here we go. Rob's got all the stuff all done. Got the floorboards out, ready to go. Seats are out, kind of like I described earlier today. And then he's got the rudder arm put back in there. He's got the tail wheel on. Velcro fin, of course, is removed, and everything's ready to go. He's got the nuts backed off on the strut attach points. So the plan is to go ahead and lift up the aircraft just enough to drop the floats, and we'll skid the floats out of the way, and then we'll be working on getting the gear back on. And eventually the floats are going to go, once the aircraft is pushed back, I'm going to lift the floats up and put them on this trailer, and then that trailer gets taken to the Soldotna Airport and parked out there for the winter, and then just going to have to redo it, lather, rinse, and repeat next spring. So that's exciting. So here we go. Okay, got the bolts loose, flying wires are loose, and now the deciding moment where we're actually going to pick it up, and it's going to be first time, and probably the only time, that Bearhawk's going to have retractable gear. I'm not going to see it. So we're going to, plan now is to scooch the floats back and then spin them perpendicular to the airplane. That way we can just keep the aircraft right where it is and get the gear on and get the wheels on. Once that's done, then we'll take the floats, put them where the aircraft is now, and then pick it up with the hoist, and then after that we'll just drop them on the trailer, and then getting close to being done there.
Set them on the trailer carefully, not drop them. I don't like that word.
Set them set them on the trailer carefully. Let me tell you, words mean things.
Beat the crap out of it.
Yeah, it is an airplane part, even though I have dropped a couple landings in my day on a set of floats. Yeah. But anyway, we're not going to cause any other things here. What else we got going on here? Another Brewer's Super Cup taking off. Water's not hard yet, so here we go. Okay, if you ever wanted to see what a Bearhawk looks like on retracts, this is it. We're a little bit of right wing heavy here, and that's just basically fuel imbalance. So we got a Home Depot bucket full of sand or something. Sand or something. We got that hanging on there, and it's It's pretty scary. I mean, I don't have any qualms about the hoist at all, because the hoist is a 2-ton hoist and it's set up on a very, very stout I-beam. But it's still pretty scary. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't want any unintended stories here on this one.
Not the time for an earthquake.
That's right. No earthquakes here. Alrighty, so here we go. Okay, here we are, a little bit later, and we got it on the gear now. And that was a process, of course, just like anything else, but got it on there, and now we'll be able to go ahead and take the weight off it, wheel it outside, get the floats on the float trailer, and then Rob will finish up all the details, bleeding the brakes, getting the interior put back together, and then flying it back to Soldotna eventually, and do some wintertime flying, or fall flying and winter flying. Oops, sorry about the sun there.
Mostly winter, though.
Mostly winter, yep.
Because we live there.
Exactly.
Okay, ready to set this down?
I think so. Time to man the winch. Well, here it is, another hot and dusty day here on Arness Lake. We're done, finally, or getting close.
We did it!
We did it, yeah. Without hurting anything, without hurting ourselves, and without hurting any airplane parts. So here it is, it's on the gear. Still have to put the interior back in. But the strut bolts are in up here. And the strut bolts are in down there. And the landing gear bolts actually went in relatively easy. And there are the floats. They're on the float trailer. They'll be strapped down and transported to their storage place for the winter. And there's the Bearhawk in the hangar. Back up a little bit. Get a good view of it there. More of a normal Bearhawk view. So there we go. And there's Alaska West over there. So that's it. Signing off for Salamantoff Lake here, or Arness Lake, depending on who you talk to. And that's it for the Bearhawk Float Saga for 2020. What a year. All right.